Hey yo, peace and blessings, blessings and peace. It's the boy Jarmel Reese, man, and welcome to another week of Just a Thought, man. The best damn show on the planet. That's what I call it, and that's what you will be calling it too. You know what I'm saying? Um, man, with this week, we just gonna go over a recap of what we did this month. Um, man, it was a lot of things that we went over, and we're just gonna be able to show pretty much what we learned this month, man. Like, so some of our topics this month, we did co-parenting. We did what's that? Saving your job for your dreams. The cause of suffering, is that real? Is that a reality? And observing our own thoughts. And so this week we're just gonna be doing a little covering, and then what do we learn from this, man? Where do we take it from here, and then where do we go to the future with all these things that we learned? You know, just looking back on life and through it all, man, just even co-parenting, going back from the first topic, co-parenting is a job, but both people have to want to be involved in it, and also understand that whatever their personal traumas and their personal fears and their personal things have to be set to the side, because it's ultimately for the best interest of the kid, no matter what you feel the best interest of the kid is at that time. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't go one sided. It is parenting at its best, and parenting involves both parents, and so ultimately we have to be able to understand that we are all family. And that's really the ultimate goal with all this stuff, man. And learning how to be able to set aside those things, so yeah, and that goes with even one of our other topics, observing our thoughts. It becomes a really wicked game that we play on ourselves to believe that other people are the cause of our own hurt and the cause of our own pain. But the reality of it is that we are the cause of our own force field here on earth. And everything that we bring and become in this life is a cause and effect of the things that we choose to be able to take on in this life. And if you're taking on negative things, then most likely you're going to be able to get a bunch of negative results. If you're thinking the negative, it could be all going good, and then you're just waiting on the negative. You're absolutely right. Most people thrive on trying to be right so they can feel comfortable about being right. But I tell you what, I'd rather be wrong about a lot of things, because I'd rather live in this place where I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm okay with not knowing what's going to happen. I don't want to try to dictate something that can ultimately end up being wrong. I'm always going to hope for the best. I'm never even thinking about what's the worst thing that can happen. And if that happens, then I'm going to move on to the next thing to be able to get the results that I want. I'm not going to be staying stuck in, well, that didn't work, so then I'll just give it up. No, I'm not doing things like that. You know what I'm saying? So being able to be thankful and find gratitude in these things, man. And so that's some of the stuff we're going to be covering today. Let me go ahead and get into the intro, my man. Peace and blessings, blessings and peace. It's the boy Jarmel Reese, and I want to share my experiences with you. If I had to put my life in one word, I would have to say ridiculous, man. From growing up in one of the worst neighborhoods in St. Louis, Missouri, launching a successful music career, recording with some of the top names in the industry, and launching my own clothing line, traveling the world, discovering the power behind yoga and meditation, and how it can heal the mind as well as the body. So tune in to my show, Just a Thought. Follow the story, like the page, subscribe. Let's write the rest of the story that you've always dreamed of. Peace and blessings, blessings and peace. It's the boy Jarmel Reese. See you soon. Blessings on me, nothing but blessings on me. Blessings on her, she, bless what she see, bless what she hear, what she see. Blessings on we, bless what we speak, bless what we hear, what we speak.
Hey, hold on. Hey, yo, where y'all get some shirts from?
Nothing but blessings on me. You can just go right here and scan this.
Okay.
Please believe you're gonna see me one day. Take my style, come back.
I got it. Thank you.
All right, peace out, Queen.
Thank you so much.
Cause you can't play me, nigga. Why? Cause I'm not like these niggas.
Hey yo, peace and blessings. My name is Jarmel Reese, hip hop artist and the founder of the Nine Collection. And right now, I'm running a raffle on my new shoe, the I Am Nine Guides. And for only $15, you could be able to win a pair of I Am Nine Guides. And also, free copy of my new single, Wake Up Call. So I don't know what you waiting on, but you need to get in this raffle and you need to go get you a free version of this Wake Up Call, man. Peace and blessings, blessings and peace. It's the boy, Jarmel Reese. Go get you a pair of these Nine Guides. Peace.
Yo, welcome back, man. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, hey, like you said, man, like that man just said, I'm doing a raffle right now. It starts tomorrow, and you'll start being able to see a bunch of stuff down your timeline. It starts tomorrow, June 1st, man. We're gonna be doing a raffle, and I'm raffling off the I Am Nine Guys for $15. So, man, if you want to get you a pair of these shoes, and when I tell you everywhere I go, people always stopping me and telling me, man, them shoes are so cold, Jamel. Man, where can I get a pair at? Right now, I'm giving them away for $15. It's pretty much like I'm giving them away. So you know what I'm saying? You have the opportunity right now to be able to win you a pair of Nine Guys for only $15. And also you could be able to put in as many $15 as you want to be able to apply. So it's unlimited amount of tickets that you could be able to buy, right? So getting off into that, man, you know what I'm saying? Getting back on subject of what we were doing this month. And so tonight's subject is we're talking about the recap of the month, where we bring in all the stuff that we were talking about and saving our jobs for our dreams, man. Very interesting topic that we went over this month, and I think it's just one of those things that, you know, nobody's ever telling people not to go and work and do what they got to do to take care of themselves. That's not what it is. But once we stop growing and stop thriving towards something to be able to become great, then we stop growing and we become comfortable in this place that ultimately keeps everything the same. But if you know anything like I know, nothing stays the same. So if you're staying here and you're comfortable, you're like, hey, I'm good here. Let me tell you what, either you're elevating or disintegrating. And there's no way that you can be elevating, constantly doing things that are just making you so comfortable. Get out and take some chance, take some risks. It's always a good thing to be able to take risks with your life, and that's ultimately the way that we grow. And we start being able to learn how to be able to have gratitude. So I'm gonna play one of our first videos of the night. Check it out, from the School of Life.
Standard habit of the mind is to take careful note what's not right in our lives and obsess about all that's missing. But in a new mood, perhaps after a lot of longing and turmoil, we pause and notice some of what has, remarkably, not gone wrong. The house is looking beautiful at the moment. We're in pretty good health, all things considered. The afternoon sun is deeply reassuring. Sometimes the children are kind. Our partner is, at points, very generous. It's been quite mild lately. Yesterday we were happy all evening, and we're quite enjoying our work at the moment. Gratitude is a mood that grows with age. It is extremely rare properly to delight in flowers or a quiet evening at home, a cup of tea or a walk in the woods when one is under 22. There are so many larger, grander things to be concerned about: romantic love, career fulfillment, and political change. However, it is rare to be left entirely indifferent by smaller things in time. Gradually, almost all one's earlier, larger aspirations take a hit, perhaps a very large hit. One encounters some of the intractable problems of intimate relationships. One suffers the gap between one's professional hopes and available realities. One has a chance to observe how slowly and fitfully the world ever alters in a positive direction. One is fully inducted to the extent of human wickedness and folly, and to one's own eccentricity, selfishness, and madness. And so, little things start to seem somewhat different. No longer a petty distraction from a mighty destiny, no longer an insult to ambition, but a genuine pleasure amidst a litany of troubles, an invitation to bracket anxieties and keep self-criticism at bay, a small resting place for hope in a sea of disappointment. We appreciate the slice of toast, the friendly encounter, the long hot bath, the spring morning, and properly keep in mind how much worse it could, and probably will one day be. Please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to turn on notifications and take.
So yo, like I said, man, that's those videos, man. You could definitely go and be able to get that stuff. It's a school of life. So you can go on YouTube and be able to find some of their videos and subscribe to their videos. I really like those because I could be able to show those type of videos to my kids and they could be able to understand some of the things that they are always talking about. So I really like those and suggest them. But getting back to what they were talking about, as far as like when your perspective and your mind starts to be able to change, observing our thoughts, the cause of suffering, saving our jobs, all these different things, co-parenting. It's all about learning how to be able to have gratitude. You realize in the long run that there's no one doing anything, man. You really got to learn to be able to really push past the past. I know it's easy to say, hey, Jarmel, but they did this to me. Hey, Jarmel, do this. And I'm not telling you that sometimes you have to silence your voice from people. Because sometimes when you get to a place with some people that it's like, hey, it's no more confrontation and you run out of words with them, you got to stop. And that's all love too, because the one thing that I know I've learned in life is that I'd rather walk away from somebody than to continue to sit around and tear each other down so we could both ultimately become nothing. I don't have time to not be nothing or to treat people around me like the relationships in my life are disposable. I don't like talking to people where I feel like every time that I talk to them or I say something to them that there's a possibility that I could lose them. So, I'm very mindful of the things I say, and then also too about the things that I take in. I'm not really at a place anymore where I can be able to take anybody's stuff. When you learn to be able to, I'll say this, you can identify what your problems are when you learn how to be able to kind of sit with yourself a little bit. And then you learn how to be able to laugh at others and not laugh at them like they're not meaningless, but laugh at it from the standpoint inside, knowing that, hey, at one time they used to bother you, but now you understand fully and clearly that that's that person's insecurities. And it's a lot of it going on, a lot of it, and it's translated through childhood traumas and all these different things where it's a lot of passing down traumas. People will make you feel bad about feeling secure. I walk in a room now, I used to feel very insecure about who I was and telling people who I am, but I know that I'm beautiful. I am love. I am light. I'm always shining bright, man. I walk in the room and I change a whole atmosphere of a room because of the way that the Most High is walking with me, not out of anything but pure confidence and pure beauty out of the Most High. If somebody receives that as arrogance, that is them not being able to see the light that shines in me that also shines in them. So learning how to be able to take the perspective of, hey, everybody's not at the place that you need to be at. And then also learning how to be able to love people how they are and stop expecting something from them. I have no expectations for people to do anything but to be themselves. All I can do is expect that when I walk in the room and walk out of the room, that I'm going to come in happy and I'm going to leave the same way. And I'm going to go about my day and be happy and peace. It may be a moment where something happens and you have to be like, boom, but then you snap right back out of it. You forget it and keep it moving because I don't have time for it. It's just like playing a game of basketball or playing any kind of sports. It's one play. You got to keep on moving on. You can't keep on being stuck in that moment. And I'm not stuck at that play. I've got too many different plays to be able to do. I got different things going on. I don't have time to really be worried about being upset with anybody. It clogs your mind up. It makes you stay stagnant. The more people that you ever notice that the more people that you mad at, the more you stay stagnant in your life. And you may think you growing. You may think you may still be able to attract money because you can still manipulate the energy. And money isn't what it is inside that's going to be able to make you understand and have a deeper understanding. It's the understanding of knowing that if you're the person who always, when you go somewhere, you always have a problem with everybody. Everybody. If you have had a problem with everybody and you start thinking that you're just so real, but if you take a step back and you look at it, you'll have to see that the common denominator is truly yourself. And so when you start being able to do that, you start forgiving other people for who they are and what they've done. And you also learn to be able to walk away in peace and also be able to enjoy them and let them be who they are instead of being, uptight or feeling like you got to hold on to something. It's all about letting go, man. So I'm gonna play this other video. We got Bob Proctor, man. I ain't played a Bob Proctor video in a minute, so I'm gonna play this one for y'all.
The page, I should have actually given the person credit for it that said it. Life is either a series of endings or a series of beginnings, at the bottom of page 59. I went to a church service in Santa Ana, California, and Philip Nicola, great preacher. He preached a sermon on that one day. Life is either a series of endings or a series of beginnings. If you're looking back, it's a series of endings. Look ahead. Something great is coming. Leland Val Vanderwall said something when we were sitting having coffee, and I jotted it down. Every time this guy opens his mouth, he drops a pearl. I'm so wise. He said, let us not look back in anger, nor forward in fear, but around us in awareness. Was there ever depth in that? Let's not look back in anger. Let's quit thinking in reverse. Nor forward in fear, but around us in awareness. Take all the resentments and guilts. You know what it's doing? Resentments and guilt is simply choosing to build a negative idea here over something that someone did to you, and then letting ourselves get emotionally involved in it, and we move into the same vibration. Now think. I don't care how justified you may feel in holding a resentment. It's a dumb game. Ray Stanford used to tell me it was like throwing dust into a strong wind at someone else. You know where the dust is going to end up. You may feel justified, but I'm going to tell you, a person of understanding will not do it. Will not do it.
Man, the thing about this stuff is that we get so caught up in thinking that we're getting back at people and that we're doing something to them. And in reality, we're not doing anything to them. We're doing something for them. Let go. I look back at everything that has happened to me, every friendship, every disagreement that I had with any family member at the time that I used to have disagreements with people like that. And even now, it's just like, I don't hold any resentment about it. I don't feel bad as far as like, I don't feel like I won't ever talk to people. I'm not at that place. I love people. The problem is sometimes that people love you so much that they think that you're attached to them, or you have an attachment to something that they want as well. And it's not worth it. Human beings need to learn that the greatest gift in life is to not be attached and to learn how to not be attached. Be in the world, but not of it. Some people always, like I say, they got their own different things, whether that be with the co-parenting, going back to the co-parenting, it's with the kids, trying to be able to hold the kids as an attachment and being able to use them as a level up. But I'm here to tell you, the hardest thing for a kid to choose is between their parents. And so you don't ever want to give a kid the opportunity or make them feel like they got to choose between their parents. It's never a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So at at any given time, man, we have to be able to learn how to control our mind, control our thoughts, quit looking in the past, move forward. If you want that situation to get better, it's got to get worse before it can get better, right? So you have to go through you don't have to go through those things, but what you have to do is shift your your vibrations, right? So if that person is if somebody's being mean to you, be the opposite, be nice to them. Everybody needs love, and everybody, some people are just mad. I've had to learn to be able to understand that some people are mad about their own lives and it has nothing to do with me. And I have no reservations to be able to pick that up in my spirit and continue to be able to walk with it. Somebody's mad, tell them hello, keep it moving, and go about your day. You don't have to stay in the vibration and be stuck with them or entertain the thought of what they're thinking. It doesn't even matter because after that second, it'll be over. And you'll have to be able to live for you and keep it pushing, man. So no, it's just we have to get out of our own ways, our own thoughts, our own conditionings that keep us so stagnant and so far back that we can't even move forward with the people that love us. We always find a problem. No matter what, we find a problem, even if it ain't a problem. So let me get Michael Beckwith in before we get up out of here.
Now, you may have heard this from your mom, you know, and it probably spans all cultures. Yeah, our parents saying to us, you know, if you don't stop crying, I'm gonna give you something to cry about. That's pretty common, right?
I've gotten that one.
Yeah, yeah. The universe says, if you don't stop being grateful, I'm gonna give you something to be grateful for. It's the same law. You know.
I like that.
So as you lift your attention to being grateful for anything, for the next breath you're about to take, the next beating of your heart, then the universe will find something that matches that field. And it will shock you because it will come outside of your present perception. You know, we have a perception of life, and then in this perception, we want this, we want that to be happy, we want that to be happy. We don't know it's all of this exists. But if you go into the feeling of gratitude, then all of this opens up for you. And this is when you're surprised by things. You meet the person you were supposed to meet. You didn't even know that person existed, but that's the person you needed to meet to go to the next level of your unfoldment. Opportunities show up, possibilities show up that you didn't even know existed just because you're in the feeling tone of possibility. You see, we're not taking it seriously. What I say is we don't take things seriously, we take things reverentially. I have a reverence for life. I have a reverence for that plant.
They say in the time when the people will need them, a prophet will come. Believe in yourself and you season the moment your blessings will come. No, you can't play me, hitter. Why? Cause I'm not like these hitters. And you can't call my hitters who trained these hitters, who raised these hitters. I'm him. Boy, I'm a god, I'm a king, and my son is about to become the same thing. My daughters, they mind is on point and they melanin dripping, they goddesses and queens. I can care less if you're feeling me. I'ma tell you right now what it's gonna be. Sound like less you and a lot of me. Something on your chest, G, dog, you better let it be. This a different league, whole different pedigree. I was in the kitchen cooking up the recipe. Meditated and it came back patiently. Looked around and then stuff started happening. Why? Cause you can't play me, hitter. Why? Cause I'm not like these hitters. And you can't call me hitter. Who trained these hitters, who raised these hitters? I'm him. Blessed from the womb. Yes, I was blessed from the womb. Like a cocoon, like a cocoon. I fast for days and the beauty's consumed. My soul was lost, my soul was lost. My soul was lost and I didn't know the cost. To sell my soul, no sell my soul. It is worth more than those diamonds and gold. Check me out now. Please believe this gon' get airplay. Please believe you're gon' see me one day. Take my style, come back and you go away. Turn around and give it back to me anyway. Why? Cause you can't play me, hitter. Why? Cause I'm not like these hitters. And you can't call me hitter. Who trained these hitters, who raised these hitters? I'm him. Blessings on me. Nothing but blessings on me. Blessings on her, she, bless what she see. Bless what she hear, what she see. Blessings on we, bless what we speak. Bless what we hear, what we speak. Blessings on we, blessings on me. Nothing but blessings on me. Check me out now. Please believe this gon' get airplay. Please believe you're gon' see me one day. Take my style, come back and you go away. Turn around and give it back to me anyway. Why? Cause you can't play me, hitter. Why? Cause I'm not like these hitters. And you can't call me hitter. Who trained these hitters, who raised these hitters? I'm him. Blessings on me. Nothing but blessings on me. Blessings on her, she, bless what she see. Bless what she hear, what she see. Blessings on we, bless what we speak. Bless what we hear, what we speak. Blessings on we, blessings on me. Nothing but blessings on me. Check me out now. Blessings. Nothing but blessings. Blessings. Nothing but blessings.